about landscaping and gardening. So you can see number one, that's the gardening. This number one, that's the gardening crew, right? The gardening crew, right? And then you see what this guy is holding. This one, right? We call it a blower. So he's blowing leaves. So that is a what? A leaf blower. It's a leaf blower, right? And then let's go to number 3. You see, number 3, that one is that guy is a wheelbarrow. You see, it's a what? It's a wheelbarrow, right? And then the gardening crew leader, right? This one is the what? Is the leader, right? And then there is the landscape designer, right? And then after the landscape designer, I'm sure, let's now go to the tools. You see, that one is a what? Is a lawnmower. That one is a lawnmower, right? And then next to the lawnmower, it's a shovel, right? A shovel. And then next to the shovel, I'm sure you can see it's a what? It's a rack. It's a rack, right? And then let's talk of the next number 9, right? This one, number 9, it's a pruning shear, right? From a pruning shear, number 10, we can call it a trowel. See, this one is a trowel. And then this one, right, you see, it's a hedge clipper, right? And then from the hedge clipper, let's talk of this one. You see, number 12, right? That one is a weed eater or a weed worker, right? So you can now see now they are on action, right? This one is now moving the mower, right? And then the lady is trimming the hedge, and this one is raking the leaves, right? And this one, what is he doing? Is planting a tree, and the lady is watering the leaves, right? And this one is weeding the flower beds. It's weeding the what? The flower bed. You can see it's weeding the flower bed. And oh, this one is doing a great job with installing a sprinkler system, right? And you have to also know the different crops. You know, this is rice. This is the plant for rice. I'm sure we all eat rice. Rice is planted, so this is how rice grows. And then the next thing that we want to talk about, let's look for wheat. This is wheat. This is how wheat is, right? And we can talk of soya beans. Soya beans may used to make chunks. You see, soya beans. This is soya beans, right? And then this is corn, maize corn, you know. And then this is this is alfalfa, and then this is cotton, right? And now let's go to the field where they come from. You see, that 7 is the field, and then there is a farm worker. You see, this one is a what? Is a farm worker, right? And then this is a tractor, right? This is a tractor, and this is an orchard. You see, an orchard, right? And then this is a barn, right? It's a barn, you know, where you can put your things at the farm, right? And then from a barn, let's talk of this farm equipment. You see, let's talk of what? Of this farm equipment. This is part of the equipment of the farm. And then let's look for a farmer. A farmer, this is the farmer or the grower. And then this is the vegetable garden. This is your vegetable garden. That's the vegetable garden. And then after the vegetable garden, you can see these are livestock, goats, you see, right? And then From there you can see next to the farmer it's a vineyard. He's in a what? In a vineyard, right? That one is in a vineyard. And from there, this is a, you see it's a crow, where it's a crow, this one, right? It's a crow, right? And then in the crow you see there is hay. This is hay. It's a corral, you can call it a corral. And then there's hay, and then this is the fence of the corral, right? And after the fence of the corral, yeah, you see this is the one who tends the hired labor. And then from the hired labor you can see these are the cattle, the different breeds, right? And this one is the ranger, you see. So you see plants, these people are planting, they are planting, right? This is a farm, right? And then they are harvesting. You see, now it's now time for harvesting. They are harvesting, you see, so that they can go and supply. And then this is, you see, I want you to check, right? This is how we get milk. If you want to, right, milk, we call it. And then we are, this is how we feed them.